the beautiful and wonderful fairy tale of the Little Mermaid. Before you start, remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel to see more stories like these and learn the secrets of the best fantasy adventures. Once upon a time, in an enchanted kingdom beneath the waves, there was a world full of color and life, bright corals, darting fish, and sea creatures of every shape and size. Here, in this magical underwater kingdom, lived a young mermaid named Ariel. But Ariel was no ordinary mermaid. She had a voice so beautiful that even the seashells whispered when she sang, and a heart full of curiosity. She couldn't help but wonder, what's above the waves? While her family was happy to stay in the sea, Ariel dreamed of exploring the mysterious human world that lay beyond the blue. Whenever she found an object dropped by humans in the deep waters, she would take it to her secret cave to observe it in amazement. "Look, Flounder. It's what's it called?" "Oh yes, a thing for brushing hair," she would say, waving an old fork. "Oh Ariel," sighed Flounder, her faithful little fish friend, "do you really want to know about those strange and dangerous beings?" Even Sebastian, her guardian crab, shook his head, saying, "My girl, you are better off here, where the sea is calm." But Ariel couldn't ignore her dreams. "I want to be where the humans are. I want to see their world," she sang, her eyes filled with longing. One night, a terrible storm broke out above the waters. Lightning tore through the sky, and giant waves hit a human ship. Ariel, who was looking among the rocks, saw a young man fighting against the sea. It was Prince Eric. Ariel watched him with her heart beating fast. "He won't fall, will he?" she whispered worriedly. But the ship broke, and Eric fell into the waves. "Oh no!" Ariel cried, diving fearlessly. With her incredible strength, she carried him to the shore, where she placed him gently on the sand. To calm him, she began to sing a sweet melody to him. Eric opened his eyes for a moment and saw only a shadow, but that wonderful voice remained imprinted in his mind. "Who are you?" Eric thought, as Ariel, noticing other humans approaching, quickly returned under the sea. Even though she could no longer see him, Ariel knew that his heart was now tied to that world above the waves. "Are you crazy, Ariel?" Sebastian exclaimed, as soon as she told him what she had done. "You can't save humans. They are dangerous. Besides, your father, King Triton, would be furious." Ariel shrugged. "But he was different. Kind. I want to know them. I want to be a part of their world." The next day, King Triton found out everything. Angrily, he confronted Ariel in her cave full of human treasures. "I always knew you were curious, but this is too much. Humans are enemies of our people," he said sternly. He even tried to destroy some of her precious items to teach her a lesson. Ariel, wounded, ran away and took refuge in a dark place, full of confusion about what she should do. In the dark depths of the ocean, someone was watching everything carefully. Ursula, the sea witch, saw the perfect opportunity to put her evil plans into action. "Oh, poor, sweet Ariel," she murmured in a greasy voice. "So innocent. So naive. Don't worry, my dear, I'm coming." Ursula introduced herself to Ariel with a seemingly sweet but ulterior motive smile. "Listen, little one, do you want to walk the earth and see that prince? I can help you," she said, making a magic scroll appear. Do you think Ursula was really helping Ariel, or was she deceiving her? Write it in the comments and leave a like on the video. But there was a price. "You will have to give me your voice," Ursula explained, with a devilish smile. "In exchange you will have legs, but only for 3 days. If the prince does not fall in love with you and kiss you within that time, well, you will return to me." Ariel, desperate to see Eric again, agreed. With a sparkling spell, her voice was trapped in a magical bubble, and her fins transformed into legs. Ariel hurried to the surface, ready to begin her great journey. When Ariel reached the shore, she quickly realized that human legs were harder to use than she had imagined. "Help! How do you walk?" she cried, falling repeatedly onto the sand. Sebastian, frustrated, muttered, "You shouldn't have made that deal, girl, but here we are." Eric, who was nearby, found her and helped her up. "Is that you?" he asked, recognizing something familiar about her. But Ariel couldn't answer. Despite this, Eric took her to the castle, where Ariel was fascinated by everything: the clothes, the music, even the horses. Even without speaking, Ariel managed to capture Eric's attention with her enthusiasm and curiosity about the human world. Meanwhile, Ursula realized that Ariel and Eric were growing closer. "I can't let this work," she cried. With another spell, she transformed into a young human woman, beautiful and with Ariel's voice. Eric, mesmerized by her song, began to forget Ariel. Desperate, Ariel tried to show him who she really was, but without her voice it was impossible. "We can't just give up like this," Sebastian said, gathering flounder and other sea creatures to create a great diversion. With moments of comedy, they managed to distract Ursula and make Eric realize that something was wrong. With Ursula's lies exposed, the witch transformed into a huge sea monster, seeking to destroy Ariel and Eric. The battle was intense and full of suspense. Finally, with incredible courage, Prince Eric managed to stop Ursula using his ship. And now what will happen with the spells made by Ursula? Try to write it in the comments and remember to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. With Ursula defeated, all the spells were broken. Ariel's voice returned, and she was finally able to explain to Eric that she was the girl who had saved him during the storm. Eric, filled with joy, realized that he had fallen in love with her. King Triton, seeing how much Ariel loved Eric, decided to make her dream come true. With a powerful spell, he transformed Ariel into a human forever. Ariel ran to Eric, ready to start a new life with him. Their wedding was a great celebration that united humans and sea creatures. Sebastian, of course, did not spare some ironic comments, but his heart was full of joy for Ariel. In the end, Ariel had found her way, proving that with courage and love, it is possible to build a bridge even between two seemingly opposite worlds. And so, they lived happily ever after.